Hello, and welcome back to Socks and Sandals. So, I just finished getting 200,000 gamer score. If you would like to see the final 500 gamer score up to my 200,000, I do have another video for that. But today I am going to be showing my gamer card and going over every game I've played. Not every game. Not, I'm going to skip games that maybe somebody else played on my account or that I really have nothing to say about them. Also, a few games aren't even showing up on my gamer card. Off the top of my head, Spec Ops: The Line isn't showing up, or Resident Evil 6. Those are both games that I've played recently, but they're not here. But anyway, I'm going to go through all 200,000, give or take, gamer score, and just, I don't know, giving some insight on this. He's not the main reason I wanted to do this. I've been thinking of, doing a challenge like this. The final 500 is what I'm talking about. Initially, I was going to do my final 10,000 gamer score, but if it wasn't going to be 10 hours long, it would have just been a bunch of easy games, and I didn't think that would be exciting. So I was like, okay, well, I'll do the final 1,000, and that still I couldn't plan that. So I ended up doing the final 500, and even then, that video ended up being like 3 hours long. Anyway, so Call of Duty Ghosts. This was the game I played last, and the achievement that put me at my. We're gonna see if it loads. Put me at my 200,000 is the Piece of Cake achievement worth 100 gamer score. I was pleasantly surprised and happy that I was able to actually get it on the first try. It's actually a really easy achievement. So if you're looking for a quick 100, Call of Duty Ghosts Piece of Cake is pretty simple. Crisis 2, I only played it to, do some math. I got 215 gamer score achievements in that. Trials Fusion, the achievement I got in the video was Bright-Eyed and Bushy-Tailed, which was getting all of the squirrels. That's the 360 version, of course. Son of Rome, it's a good game. I like it. I am very late to playing it since it launched with the Xbox One. The fighting style is a lot like Batman, so it's pretty cool. But I played it in the video. I got two 30G achievements. One for completing, I think it's the 4th chapter, and then another for meeting the Barbarian Queen. I can't remember her name now. Burnout Paradise Remastered was another one that I just played to even some math out. A lot of the games I picked because they were already installed on my console. And I'll explain a flub here just in a little bit. Because my internet is shit. If I'll use my hotspot or HughesNet, and I get maybe 500 kilobits a second downloads. So something that's 3 gigs, it can take upwards to a day and a half just to fucking download. So a lot of the games I played were already installed on my consoles. Trials Fusion, we got 2 achievements in the video. The Abyssal, I'll just click on it. Again, I don't know why I'm trying to think of stuff off of the top of my head. I don't like clicking into these because it just sits here and buffers. So it's a Abyssal Interference, and now it's not even going to load the gamer card. Great. Oh my god. See, I'm telling you, it's a third world country over here. That is, of course, a joke. There are, much bigger problems in the world than internet. But goddamn, seriously, fucking can't even load a damn page. So it's abyssal interference, and then I got the 3 squirrels in Fault 1-0. Now, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. I had plans to do this in the final 500. I had like 120 gamer score planned, but I did not realize that I'd already deleted it off my account. So when I went to play it for the video, it started downloading, and off of the disc it had a 13 gigabyte download, but then the update was 29 gigabytes, and with my internet, that's like 3 days. That's 3 days of waiting, the installation stopping, restarting the installation, and that just wasn't going to work. So a lot of the games I ended up, I actually got a few that I didn't intend in Art of the Rally to sort of make up for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. And then the first achievement we got in the Final 500 was in Modern Warfare 3, which was the, again, I'm clicking into it. It's the Scout Leader collecting the 46 intel items. If you are wanting to watch that video, don't worry. It is 3 hours long, but I didn't get all 46 intel. I had already preloaded that achievement, so I was only missing 2 in the final mission. So if me rambling about gamerscore and shit intrigues you enough to watch that video, don't worry, only some of the achievements take a while to get. And then What Remains of Edith Finch and Senua's Sacrifice. I was missing 2 achievements in Edith Finch. One for, it's a loop-de-loop-de-loop, which is doing, I think his name's Calvin's story a second time. And then taking both paths to the house. Those were 200 gamer score combined. And then Senua's Sacrifice, I had 100 gamer score left in that, which total to 300. And then I used I think it was like Trials Fusion and a few other games to get to 500 so I can start doing the final 500 video. Whispering Willows was the same. I had 1 achievement left in it, which I think was, here we go, I think it's 130, which was to find the Nightlight logo. So, I mean, it's great that I have 3 other completes on my gamer card, and now it's not going to load the gamer card. So, going forward, I'm not clicking into the games. Sorry. No, not that one. Okay, so back down. Adventure Time, Pirates of the Enchiridion was another game I already... it was a Games with Gold game. I had it already installed on the Xbox One. It's okay. It's a RPG. It's a little janky at times, but it's Adventure Time, and it's pretty alright. Life is Strange, I had a few achievements left in it. Just needed to get, a bigger score. So I went ahead and completed that. It was all of the optional photos. Feeding Frenzy, I have the Xbox Live Arcade disc that came with the 360. So I was playing Feeding Frenzy. Recently I got the... I think it was complete the time trial mode, get 300,000 points, and then I think there was one more that I got that I can't remember off the top of my head. That it kind of sucks, but like I said, I'm not clicking into that. Reactor X, an easy 5,000 gamer score. It's a puzzle game made for like 3-year-olds. So if you want I'm not gonna say it's free 5,000 gamer score because the game costs $5, but that's 1,000 gamer score $1, so it's all right. But I mean, I don't think the game's good. But if you want 5,000 gamer score, I got that one because I think I was at 190,000 or something, like 189,000, and it was taking too long at the pace I was going, so I needed a serious boost to my gamer score. And I don't typically play games like that. There are 3 of them on here, I think, that I did because, like I said, it's been 10 years. It took me 10 years to get to 200,000, but right now I just really needed to hurry up and get to the 200,000 goal. So I did that. My brother and I recently played Call of Duty World at War. We did Shinonuma Zombies. I got 3 achievements, I think, 2 or 3. Getting 150 headshots and then killing at least 3 zombies with 3 different traps in a single round. I've got, I think, 3 achievements left for the game. Yeah, there's 66. Oh, and another one was to Prestige, which is, of course, a 0 gamer score achievement. So the last ones I've got in the game are get 75,000 points, shoot down, I think, 40 black cats, 40 Japanese zeros in the mission black cats, and then prestige 10 times. So we'll see. There's currently, I think, like 600 people still playing Call of Duty World at War. So it's definitely slow going on the prestige front. Call of Duty World War II, it's an excellent Call of Duty game. I think it's not only my favorite Call of Duty game, but it's one of my favorite games. The story is fantastic. If you like Saving Private Ryan, you'll probably like that. I was grinding because I was really trying to get... I wanted the Prestige achievement to be in my final 500, but I'm only a rank 41, and that's slow going too. You basically got to just keep playing War, and I don't like War. There's only like 4 maps, so it gets old real quick. So with Team Deathmatch or even Free-for-All, it just takes way too long, and it just wasn't going to happen by the final 500. Peepaw's Farm and No Thing are both easy 1,000 gamer score. No Thing, I think, is like $2. And Peepaw's Farm is another $5. You can get all of the achievements in Peepaw's Farm in 5 minutes. There's actually an achievement to beat it in 5 minutes. And No Thing, you can just skip every level and get every achievement. The achievements are you're supposed to complete a level, but you can just hit Y on the level and skip it, and it'll give you an achievement. The only 2 that aren't just skips, I mean, you still use like a skip glitch. You have to get, I think, it's some sort of point total, but you can... There's a skip glitch. Maca91 has a guide on it if you want another... And that one's $2, so if you want basically a free 1,000... you can download that and then watch Maca91's guide. Boom Boom Rocket is also on the Xbox Live Arcade disc. I loaded it up to try and get an A rank on a song, and I don't know, I tried for maybe an hour and a half. I got a pretty decent score, I thought, but it still wasn't enough to get an A rank, so I stopped playing that. Trials Evolution, I was going to try and go for the completion for it, but downloading it on the Xbox Series X, it doesn't bring your save over. So I didn't have any track completions or anything. So I wasn't going to play it on the One, so I tried to download it on the 360, but it's no longer available on the 360 store. So that one may never be completed unless I get a wild hair to replay all of Trials Evolution. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I have 1 achievement left. It's the Spec Ops achievement. Nathan and I were going to play the Spec Ops missions together, couch co-op, but one of the updates broke the game, so it doesn't even give you the option to do couch co-op anymore. So if I can, I'll probably try and play online with randos. I don't know, I may need to do it soon. I don't know if or when, if they're going to shut the servers down. Keep talking and nobody explodes. Because we couldn't play Modern Warfare Spec Ops, Nathan and I played this, and Nathan doesn't like it. I like it. I think it's fun to work with someone in the manner of this game. One person's got the bomb defusal manual, can't look at the screen, and the other person's looking at the screen, looking at the bomb, and trying to tell the bomb defusal manual holder information so that they can help you defuse the bomb. I think it's fun, but I'll have to find somebody else to play it with, I guess. One Leaves is basically a anti-smoking ad. I wouldn't say it's an easy 1000 because the final 200, there's one achievement I don't have, and it's to beat the game 20 times. And it's not a good game. There's one instance I kept getting where I couldn't progress, and I would basically just have to fucking exit out of the game and restart, and it's like a slightly procedurally generated maze, and each time I got that one instance, I couldn't progress the game, so I just didn't think it was worth it to keep trying to do that. Pimp My Ride, I have an Achievement Hunters video on this. It was a game I bought at Game Exchange in the hopes to complete a game start to finish, getting all of the achievements, which I did. It is a bad game. I would not recommend it, but, you know, if you're really hurting for... I wouldn't even say the full 1000 because it's just a slog. Don't play it, no matter what. Just don't play it. Halo Master Chief Collection. I think the last time I played this was with my brother. We've been playing Lasso. We did Reach 1, 2, 3, and 4. We've been going for the Lasso Master Achievement for probably about 2 years, and we finally did that. We actually got matching tattoos because we finished the Lasso playlist, so that's probably the most difficult achievement I've ever worked for, is the Lasso Master. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I've been playing all of the Call of Duties on Veteran. After I finished Lasso, I decided that I wanted to do that, and Black Ops 3 is a garbage game. The story is absolute trash, and anyone who tries to explain it to you, they're just lying to themselves. It's not good. Did not enjoy it. Which is weird because after I finished Black Ops 2, I was super excited to play Black Ops 3 because it's a good game. I played Black Ops 2 originally when it came out, just probably on regular. But I did not remember how well written the story was on that. So it was a major disappointment for Black Ops 3 that it had nothing to do with Black Ops 2. So Call of Duty 3, I'm surprised that Treyarch went on to make any Call of Duty game after Call of Duty 3, because that thing is a buggy mess on Veteran. Oh my fucking god, that game is garbage. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, I thought it was okay. I thought it was a little different with the way it's structured. It's like after each mission you go back up to your spaceship and sort of roam around and do shit, like test weapons and look at all of the people you've killed on your wanted board, and then you pick. It's kind of like Mass Effect, where you go to your table or whatever and you pick a planet you want to go to, and that's where your next mission is. So it was pretty interesting that they did something new, and it was all right. I definitely don't hate it, as I think a lot of people do, but whatever. Dead by Daylight, me and Mercedes will play this occasionally when I'm either at Dad's or over in South Carolina with her. So I like Dead by Daylight. Yeah, just a multiplayer game that I'll occasionally play with Mercedes. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, again, a pretty alright Call of Duty. I think I'm only missing like one achievement that came with the base game, but whatever. It was fine. Black Ops was okay. Again, kind of buggy, but ain't got much else to say about that. Rock Band 4, I'm a huge Rock Band fan. I think the last achievement I got in it was to get the, I think, 5 stage presence awards in a row. I think it's get a stage presence award 5 times in a row. I don't have anybody to play it with, so I ended up doing it solo. Whatever. Modern Warfare, a hard veteran. I cannot stand being forced to get somewhere in a time limit while on veteran, and Infinity Ward loves to do that. And the mission that's the worst about it is the one at the end of Modern Warfare where you got to get to the nuke in time on veteran. That is insanity. AC/DC Live Rock Band, I found it at Half Price Books. I think I got 2 achievements in it. Yeah, like I said, I like Rock Band. Lips, I bought a wireless mic. Lips came with it. Me and my sister played it for a little bit. It's okay. Band Hero, again, I guess I was in a rhythm game mood. I'd never played Band Hero. It's a pretty, there's an achievement, I think 400 gamer score to get all of the hidden notes within the game. And if you, it's got beginner mode, so if you put it on beginner mode, you got a mic, you can set it in front of a fan, and it'll just play the game for you. And that's an easy way to get it. I did not do that way, but you can look at a guide, and it'll tell you what songs you need to get 100% in to get all of the hidden notes. Carry On, my gamer score was uneven. I think it ended in a 7, and I think there's a few achievements in here that are uneven, and I attempted to play it to get that uneven achievement, and I accidentally got the other uneven achievement, so it made my gamer score worse. So that was great. Call of Duty 2, I only had, I think, the American Troops campaign left to finish for veteran, and you get all of the achievements for beating it on veteran. So Lawn Mowing Simulator, I was just going through Game Pass looking for something to play. I downloaded that. It's okay. You mow grass. Beatles Rock Band, I had already gotten all the achievements for this a long time ago, but I wanted to play it, and when I booted it up on the 360, realized that the licensing ran out on all of the DLC songs, so I couldn't download them. Guitar Hero 3, I thought that I had grown as a guitar player for these rhythm games, and I was like, I can probably complete all the songs on Expert. I got to Cult of Personality and could not beat it. So I ended up playing it on easy, and shortly after, my Guitar Hero controller broke, so couldn't play that anymore. Paradise Killer, I thought it was going to be like Danganronpa, and it kind of is, but it's like Danganronpa on acid, and a lot of the visuals and just the story and whatever kind of make my head swim. So I don't know if I'm ever going to go back and play that. Evil Dead, another game I bought to play with Mercedes. It's okay. Whenever I have decent internet, it's fun to play. Yakuza Like a Dragon. I love the Yakuza series. I love this game. One of these days, I'll go back and get the 1000 Taiko no Tatsujin. It's a rhythm game. It's actually an arcade game in Japan where you actually beat a taiko drum. I was surprised that it released on Game Pass, so I downloaded it and played it a little bit. It's alright. Not a large selection of songs unless you get enough of the coins or whatever to buy stuff in the store, but it seems like a grind in order to do that. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, again, the Call of Duty Veteran Challenge. So I beat Battlefield 4 on its hardest difficulty, and that game is also garbage. It's super buggy, and the story is dumb. It's also really short, but when I beat it on the hardest difficulty and didn't get any achievements for beating the game. And I think it's because of one mission. I think it's the second mission when you're on the boat. My character falls through the boat, and that's a cutscene, so I have no choice where the character stands. And I think the game is not seeing me completing that mission. So, but when I beat that on the hardest difficulty, I was like, I also had Gears of War Ultimate Edition, so I tried to play that on the hardest difficulty, and that's a completely different story. And I don't know if I'm really a fan of Gears. So, Halo 3, I was at Game Exchange, saw Halo 3. At this time, I was just trying to add games to my game collection. I enjoyed Halo 3 when it originally came out. Used to play it all the time. So I bought it, and I got a few more achievements. I got all of the score achievements in the levels, but shortly after they shut the servers down, so I now can't get all of the multiplayer achievements. So that one will never be completed. Rock Band 3, I like Rock Band. Rock Band 1, I like Rock Band, but apparently not enough. Rock Band 1, you have to basically have all of the instruments and other people to play it in order to get all of the achievements. And I don't have friends, let alone all of the instruments for it. And the expert I got to wasn't Cult of Personality. It was Greengrass and High Tides, and I'm just not as young as I used to be. I don't have the finger dexterity to play that song, so I'll probably never even finish that on expert. Tony Hawk's Project 8, again, I was trying to add games to my collection. I bought that at GameStop. Not as good as I remembered. Life is Strange True Colors. I did not like Life is Strange 2, and I did not like Tell Me Why. So I really wasn't thinking that this was going to be any good. But it's a fantastic game. Highly recommend it. I think it's still on Game Pass. So if you got Game Pass, you should download that. Goosebumps Dead of Night, I bought that at the same time as Tony Hawk's Project 8 because I thought, why not? I like Goosebumps. It's a bad game. It used to be a mobile game, and then they ported it to console. 800 gamer score, I think they may have added more achievements. I don't know. I don't remember it being that much. But it's a bad game. Like, the first mission is the only thing that feels like it's actually based on Goosebumps. The rest of it seems like other games that they just stuck Goosebumps on. Eiyuden Chronicle Rising, it was on Game Pass. I intended to make videos on it, and then I started playing and realized that it just wasn't exciting enough to do as a playthrough, so I just stopped playing it. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I don't know who played that on my account. I will eventually play it because it is a Call of Duty game and I got to beat all of them on Veteran, which is why I haven't hidden it on my Gamercard, but I didn't play it. Trivial Pursuit Live, I have one achievement left in it and it's not tracking anymore, so I'll probably never complete that. MX vs. ATV, Nathan gave this to me. He said he found it in a unit at work. And I thought maybe, because I like Pure. Pure was pretty good, so I thought maybe I'll get into this. I don't like it at all. Duke Nukem 3D 20th Anniversary World Tour. A very easy 1,000 because you can use cheats to get everything. I like the game enough to want to buy Duke Nukem Forever, and we'll talk about that when we actually get down to it. Forza Horizon 5, I got it for Christmas and haven't really played much of it. I do like the Horizon series, but I don't know, haven't been in the mood to play it. Shredders, I like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, so I'm always looking for more skateboarding-like games. And Shredders was a Series X exclusive, and I had just gotten my Series X, so I thought I'd play it. And again, it's a little janky, so definitely not Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, which I only have one achievement left in it, and it's to reach level 100, and I think I'm like 70 something, so I still have a ways to go, but eventually I will get that final achievement. Probably do an achievement hunt tours on it. Banjo-Kazooie, I also only had one achievement left in it, and it was to get all of the notes. And that achievement is glitched because there's a puzzle you can do. I can't remember exactly what the puzzle does, but it's a moving puzzle of like Banjo going through a level, and in one of the puzzles, it's in the Click Clock Wood, Banjo collects a note in that puzzle, and if you do that puzzle before getting all of the notes, the game sees that as you collecting that note, so it won't be in the world, but you won't have the count for it. And when I originally played this way back in the day, when it probably first came out on the 360, I did that, and I just did not have the drive to do it. Well, years later, to replay the game years later, I did replay it. I've actually got videos on the channel of me doing it. So I got that final achievement. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is probably one of my favorite games. It's made by one of the people that did Castlevania. A fantastic game. It's one of those Metroidvania style games. And I will definitely be getting all of the achievements in that too. Kentucky Route Zero, bad game, don't recommend it. Fallout 4, bad game, don't recommend it, but I did an Achievement Hunt Tours episode on this, and basically the only achievements I had left were all of the base building things, and that's part of the reason why I don't recommend it. It's because I loathe fucking constructing shit. BioShock 2 Remastered, also did an Achievement Hunt Tours on that. The Procession to Calvary, I need to start moving a little faster, is a fun game. It's a adventure game set in like Renaissance paintings. Pretty fun. Artful Escape is a bad game. Don't recommend it. Injustice Gods Among Us. Nathan and I used to play a lot of this. So we played a few matches recently. Portal. I was looking for a game to play. Already had this on my console, so I played it. Got a video on the channel for it. Trials HD did an Achievement Hunt Tours episode. I believe this is the second Achievement Hunt Tours episode that I did. I got like the last few achievements I needed. The triple pack is what Trials HD comes in. Death of the Outsider also did an Achievement Hunt Tours episode in that. Dead Space 2, before the channel got taken down originally, I did a Halloween episode where I played that. Grand Theft Auto Vice City, bad game, don't recommend it. Halo Infinite, I haven't actually played any of it. Kyle played that, and I think he completed like the first mission. Eventually I will play it though. Fatal Frame, Maiden of Blackwater is okay, though like all of the quarters that you're in, it's very tight, so you're constantly just being grabbed by ghosts. I do like the original Fatal Frame, so I was excited to play this. It used to be a Wii U exclusive. It's okay, but not really the greatest. Back for Blood, a bad game, don't recommend it. I was excited for this because, you know, the fucking advertising was like, made by the same people who made Left 4 Dead. And it's nothing like Left 4 Dead. It doesn't have any of the humor. All of the enemies look exactly the same. There are a few that have different names, and I'm like, well, I thought that was just the other thing. So it's a bad game. Hot Wheels Unleashed, I used to play. It recently says Windows Edition. I don't know why. I used to have a game on the PC back when I was a kid, a Hot Wheels game, and when this got announced, I was excited because that was one of my favorite games. It's also okay. Very grindy. Gets kind of old after a while, but it was fun to play. Steep, I don't have anything to say. It was just a game on Game Pass that I downloaded. Again, winning games like Tony Hawk, not really like Tony Hawk. So, Minecraft, I was looking for another game to play with Mercedes. We played Minecraft for like a hot minute. I got a little bit into it. I got the achievements that were kind of easy to get and lost interest. Just Cause 3, maybe I'll go back and play that. Resident Evil Village, one of my most proudest completions because of the one that requires you to beat all of the mercenaries mode with an S rank. Fantastic game nonetheless. Will be playing the DLC, probably doing videos on it when they actually come out. Undertale I started because it was on Game Pass. I don't know. I'm just kind of done with games of this style where it's like subverting expectations. Descenders, he hasn't posted a video in a while, but I used to watch Toasty Ghost do his skate stuff, and he played this a lot. It looked interesting, so I played it a little bit, had my fun, stopped playing. Nier Replicant, I love Nier Automata. It's one of my favorite games. I bought the original Nier on 360. It's okay, very grindy. They re-released it as Nier Replicant, and I thought since they made the combat like Nier Automata that it would be more fun, and I still just can't get into it. Shantae Risky's Revenge, I like Shantae the half-blood genie or half-genie hero, whatever. This is the first one. They just re-released it. It is not Shantae half-genie hero, so... Grim Fandango, it was on Game Pass. I hear great things about Grim Fandango. It's one of those cult classic games. It was alright. The Surge, I'd recently watched John Wolfe play Bloodborne. So I was kind of wanting to play a Souls-like. I got the Surge. I don't know. Just couldn't get into it. Little Nightmares, I played again after playing Little Nightmares 2. I had it, I guess I purchased it or something. Or it was a Games with Gold at one point. I don't know. But Little Nightmares 2 is the better game, in my opinion. That's really all I got to say about that. Control, I love Alan Wake, and I love this game. It's like playing SCP. I love that sort of stuff, like fridges that eat people or rubber ducks that teleport around or shit like that. I love that kind of stuff, and that's basically what this game is. Plus it's got an Alan Wake DLC that you can do, and that was just freaking awesome. Mafia Definitive Edition. Mafia 2 is one of my favorite games, and I never played the original Mafia, so when the Definitive Edition came out, I played it. It's okay. That's pretty much that. It's okay. Huge fan of Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot Warped. I'm going to be saying it a lot for a lot of my games. Crash Bandicoot Warped is one of my favorite games. Loved it as a kid. When 4 came out, super excited. It's a fantastic game. Really hard. It's a really hard completion, and I'm never going to get it. Like, it is just not even worth it. The flashback tapes alone in it, and if you've played it, you know what they are. That's one of the hardest challenges I've ever done. So I'm proud I did that, but I'm not going to fully complete the game. Tales of Vesperia is not a good game. Don't recommend it. That's all I gotta say. Crash Team Racing, again, I played it as a kid, so I bought the remastered. I don't know. I guess I just, I took the rose-colored glasses off, and it just wasn't the same. Hitman 2 is a fun game. Maybe one of these days I'll go back and actually at least beat the story. Yeah, that's about it. Dark Pictures Anthology. Again, Mercedes and I played these. We played Man of Medan, which will be lower down. And when Little Hope came out, we played that. We have yet to play House of Ashes, and then they got the new one coming out already. And there's also The Quarry. So one of these days, her and I will play those. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, another one of my favorite games. Probably won't ever get the completion on it because of Ethan Must Die. Yeah, that's about it. Doom Eternal, I do not like Doom Eternal. I loved the Doom 2016, but Doom Eternal added story for some reason, and the reason I like Doom is because it didn't have story. It was just running around shooting demons, and that's what was fun. And then they started doing all of that Doom Slayer shit, and I just lost interest. I already told you about Tell Me Why, don't like it. Remothered, bad game, don't recommend it. The first half of it is okay, but after that, it's just awful, and it's also buggy. So play at your own risk. Yakuza Kiwami 2, eventually I will actually play more of that, because like I said, I do like the Yakuza games. I just haven't played that one. Guitar Hero Live, when I worked at Life Storage, it was left behind in a unit with the guitar, so I played it. Of course, can't get the full 1,000 in it because the Guitar Hero Live service no longer exists because reasons. Hollow Knight Void Heart Edition. Seth was playing this on the channel back before it got shut down. I think he played like 2 levels and he never played it again, so that's on my gamer card now. Bioshock Infinite, again, before the channel shut down, I did a full playthrough of 1999 mode without buying anything from the store. At least the remastered or re-released version of it was, again, super buggy, and it made me hate the game because when I originally played it on the 360, it was my favorite Bioshock game. And then replaying it, I guess maybe again I took the rose-colored glasses off and saw how bad it was. Golf with Your Friends. I believe I was watching a lot of old Achievement Hunter videos where they played golf games, so I wanted to give it a shot. It's okay. I think it's on Game Pass. Whatever, maybe more fun with your friends. After Party, another Game Pass game, actually pretty good. It's a adventure game. It was okay. Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullet, not a good game, don't recommend it. Lego City, I bought it on sale. I don't know, I guess I've just outgrown the Lego games. Kona, also a Game Pass game. Another adventure game, but it's like a mystery game, which I really like. Like you're trying to solve what happened to this town. It's pretty cool. Yakuza 0, another Yakuza game that I got to go back and play. Batman: The Enemy Within, I think it was on Game Pass, free 1,000. You get the whole thing just for playing the game. Vanquish, I got this with the re-release of Bayonetta. You can see it down there at the bottom. I never played Vanquish when it originally came out. I'll probably have to go back and play that. Made by the same people that made Nier Automata, so I wanted to give it a shot. Call of Cthulhu, a okay game. Near the end, it just really loses steam. Would have been like really good, but the like ending stuff just kind of ruined it. Indivisible, Shantae Half Genie Hero is a better game. Bayonetta, do not like this game. I'm just not good at beat 'em ups like Devil May Cry or the like. Was like too hard for me, and the story was too convoluted to get into. I was actually skipping cutscenes toward the end. So, Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I played this originally when it came out, and then just like stopped, and for like 2 years didn't play it. So when I went back, I didn't remember anything about it, and now I don't really care for it. Liked the other two, though. Plague Tale Innocence. Again, I liked the first half when it seemed sort of rooted in reality, and then they started adding all the supernatural stuff, and I just sort of lost interest. Demon's Tilt Pinball, another Game Pass game. It's a pinball game. Music Racer. I thought it was going to be like the game you could play on Zune. Whatever the fuck that was called. It's not. It's not a good rhythm game. A lot of the notes on the track are like impossible to hit. So, not any fun. When I built my PC, I installed Forza Horizon 4 on it just to test it out. It ran it, so I got a lot of the achievements in it. Plus, like I said, I like the Horizon games. Jackbox Party 6. Jackbox Party Pack 6. Bought this when I originally moved into my apartment. I invited friends over, and we played it. It was fun, but now I don't have friends, so... Red Bow. I have nothing to say about that. I don't even remember anything about it. Life is Strange 2. Bad game. Don't recommend it. Vampire. Bad game. Don't recommend it. Lonely Mountains Downhill. It was another Game Pass game. Again, looking for Tony Hawk likes. It is not one of those. Minecraft Xbox One Edition. I don't know why it's different than the Minecraft that was at the top. I have 120 gamer score in it. Sea of Thieves, didn't play it. Someone else played it on my Gamercard, on my Xbox. Resident Evil Revelations, I think it was shortly after playing Resident Evil 7. Thought I would get more into the Resident Evil games. Do not like that one. The Outer Worlds was on Game Pass, made by the same people who made Fallout New Vegas. It's a pretty good game. I will maybe go back and play the DLCs in it one of these days. Tacoma is a Game Pass Easy 1000. It's one of those walking simulators. Here is Shantae Half Genie Hero. I have the original 1000 in it. Used to be on the Game Pass. Is no longer. I would have to buy it and then buy the DLC to get the remaining 800. Maybe one of these days. There's Man of Medan. Played that with Mercedes. Blair Witch. Not a good game. Do not recommend it. Resonance of Fate, 360 anime RPG, has a very unique fighting like combat system. I don't know, maybe I'll finish it. Fallout 76, bad game, don't recommend it. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a good game, but it's too big for me to actually play. There's just too much shit. I cannot play that. Quantum Break, like I said, I like Remedy, I like Alan Wake. I could not get into Quantum Break, though. My Big Sister, that's the reason why I bought Red Bow. Easy 1000, but this game is actually good. Mad Max, one of my favorite games. It has an odd gamer score, so I don't know if I'll ever get all the achievements in it, but it's really fun. Splatterhouse, again, a game I bought to add to my collection. I may finish it. I don't know. Super Weekend Mode, cheap game, I think. I think it's probably like $2. Easy 1000 gamer score. You don't even have to beat the whole game. I think it's like the first 5 levels. So there you go. Raven Remastered is a game that came... The Raven is a game that came out on 360 way back in the day. And they re-released it for the Xbox One. I didn't remember it until I actually played the game that it came out on the 360. Easy 1000, it's an adventure game. It's pretty fun, though. It's got a good twist ending. Wolfenstein 2, I liked the new Wolfenstein that came out. So when this came out, I thought it was okay. Very short, though. The story just kind of ends. Apparently it's got one of the hardest difficulty modes, though, with Mein Leben. And, yeah. Probably won't ever fully complete that. BioShock Remastered, I have 2 achievements in this, and I thought I was going to do it for the final 500, but I just didn't because I didn't want it to be too long. And one of the things is to beat the the challenge room, the final challenge room, in like I think 5 minutes or something. Trials Rising was disappointed in this because it's very grindy. The way Trials work is when you beat a track, you get a medal, and when you beat all those tracks and get medals, you unlock the next set of tracks. But this one, even if you get gold, it seems like they want you to keep going back to other tracks and playing it again in order to not unlock the next series. And it just wasn't fun. Faye, I don't even remember it. Resident Evil 2, one of my favorite games. Fantastic remake of the original Resident Evil 2. Don't know if I'll ever complete it because a lot of the like Survivor DLC they added are really hard. Walking Dead, the final season, I just lost interest in actually continuing the story. So haven't played that. Resident Evil 0, I started, haven't finished. Goosebumps the game, again I like Goosebumps. Easy 1000, it's an adventure game. Rise of the Tomb Raider, pretty good. Outlast, pretty good. I'm gonna have to start really. This is a fucking hour, and my throat's getting parched. Prey, really love this game. One of my favorite games. I didn't really like the original Prey, but when Prey 2 got announced years ago, I did pre-order it, and then it got canceled, and then they did this one, made by Arcane Studios, the people that do Dishonored. Fantastic game. Highly recommend it. I think I got it on... No, I have the disc. Whatever. It's fun. We Happy Few. I kickstarted this game. And, yeah, disappointed. When I actually got my copy, I tried to play it and it wouldn't actually open. So I didn't try playing it ever again. Forza Horizon 3. I didn't really play this one for some reason. I don't know. Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit. It was an in-between with the first Life is Strange and Life is Strange 2. Sort of like a little, I don't know, prequel to Life is Strange 2. It's okay. No achievements, though. Trials of the Blood Dragon. Not the best Trials. I don't really remember anything about it. I didn't like the sections where you weren't on a motorcycle. The Coma. One of those sort of RPG maker style games that were like really popular back in 2010. It's okay. Yeah, that's about it. Cuphead, I just don't have the skill to actually play that. Life is Strange Before the Storm, it's okay. I really don't like Chloe enough though, so there's that. The Evil Within 2, I do like better than the first Evil Within. I just need to go back and play it. Dead Rising 4, I actually, enjoyed playing this game, unlike some people. But I'm missing one store to complete the achievement of going into every location in Willamette. And I don't know where it's at, so I just haven't gone back and played it. Dishonored 2, I love the Dishonored series. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. Minecraft Story Mode, Telltale game. Don't really have any interest to actually finish that. Mafia 3 was not as good as Mafia 2, but maybe one of these days I'll go back and play it. It's very grindy. Walking Dead New Frontier, easy 1000 Telltale game. Outlast 2, did not like it as much as the first Outlast. Yeah. Ukulele, I bought it because it's, made by the same people or made in inspiration of Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know. Couldn't get into it. Peggle, my buddy Seth and I used to play Peggle all the time back when we hung out, but that doesn't happen anymore. So, Rocksmith 2014, I have a actual guitar. Thought this was pretty cool. Kind of a good way to learn guitar, but I lost the dongle, so never played it again. Forza Motorsport 6, I think somebody played it on my account. I don't like just the normal Forza games. Altered Beast, I don't know why this is so far up, because I bought this when I first got the 360. Used to be an easy 200, but the online, I think the leaderboards don't exist anymore, so you can't get all of them. Alien Isolation, I just got kind of tired of the alien constantly killing me, so I stopped playing that. Again, Telltale. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, I'll probably eventually finish that. Dragon Age Origins, I got out of the castle and got bored. Lord of the Rings, Battle for Middle-earth 2. Nathan played that on my account back when we lived together. Battlefield Hardline, it was on sale. I got like all of the DLC for like $4. Was playing it without killing anyone and handcuffing them. I think without being spotted as well. And just stopped playing. Claire Extended Cut, another RPG Maker style game, and are cute. I don't know, the characters are on it are cute, so I bought it. I don't know what I was expecting. Forza Horizon, my favorite of the Forza Horizon series. I think I have like maybe the original 1,000, maybe not all of the multiplayer. There are a few non-multiplayer achievements I can go back and get, which I'll probably do, but I don't know if I'll ever get the full 1,500. Wolf Among Us, an actually good Telltale game. I hear they're making a 2 sometime. Beyond Good and Evil, couldn't get into. I think it was a Games with Gold. Spelunky, also Games with Gold. Dead or Alive 5. This was back when Nathan and I played Injustice like religiously. So I thought maybe I could get into another fighting game. I was wrong. Lego Movie video game, bought it on sale. Easy 1000. Adventure Time Finn and Jake Investigations. I think it was also a game with Games with Gold. I think I'm missing one achievement. Maybe I'll go back and get it some of these someday. Zombie Army Trilogy. Nothing to say about that. Resident Evil Revelations 2. Also bought this one on sale. I don't really like body horror, so I really couldn't get into this one. It's just kind of gross. Galaga, I don't know. Doom 2016, loved it. Nothing else to say. Super Meat Boy was a Games with Gold. Sunset Overdrive, I don't like. Arkham Knight, I bought this on PS4 when it originally came out. Did basically everything. It was on sale on Xbox, so I bought it again. Did basically everything again. I do like the Batman Arkham games. Battleborn, loved Borderlands. Bought this. Did not like it. Tom Clancy's The Division, was really into it for about a week, and then it got old. Another Telltale Easy 1000. Layers of Fear. This is back when PewDiePie was playing Layers of Fear. I thought it was a scary game. Now I'm just kind of tired of the formula that it has wrought. Forza Horizon 2. I like the Horizon games. Dying Light. I have tried to play this game probably 3 times, and I just cannot get into it. Grid. Someone must have played that on my account. Mass Effect 3. I like Fallout and RPGs of the like, so I thought maybe I could play Mass Effect. It's about the same as Dragon Age. I cannot get into it. Life is Strange Episode 1 for the 360. Love the Life is Strange series. Life is Strange 1 is definitely my favorite. Followed closely by Life is Strange True Colors. Tales from the Borderlands, an actually good Telltale game. Back to the Future is the same. Huge Back to the Future fan, so had to get this. Guitar Hero Hits. I think I rented it and played it for a little bit. Was not good at the time to actually beat the story on Expert, though. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Loved Tony Hawk when this came out. Was super excited for it. And like everyone else has said, it's not a good game. Metal Gear Solid HD 2 and 3. Haven't played any of the Metal Gear games. Thought I'd get this. Do not like it. Rare Replay, like Banjo-Kazooie, but don't like any other games made by Rare, so did not like it. Middle-earth, Shadow of Mordor, the gameplay loop got really old after a while, so I stopped playing it. Again, Forza Motorsport 5, someone else played that on my account. That's the Xbox One version. There's a 360 version, same thing to say about it. I guess I tried again with that one. Banjo-Tooie. Love Banjo-Kazooie, but Banjo-Tooie is too much, and I guess I cannot function when there's just too much to do. Doom 3. I was getting into horror games, thought I'd give that a try. Did not like it. Forza Horizon 2, again, Horizon game, easy 1000 gamer score. Minecraft Xbox 360, nothing to say. The Voice, I bought it for 2 mics that came with it. Thought I'd get some gamer score while I was at it. GTA 5, the only GTA 5 version I've played was on the 360. Beat the story and didn't play much else of it. Destiny. Kyle had it on the Xbox One. I played, I think, to the starting area, the hub area, and didn't play any more of it. Mortal Kombat 9. Again, I was playing that might be just no, that's 9. Playing Injustice with Nathan, tried to get into other fighting games, did not like it. Someone played that on my account. Goat Simulator was actually a really fun game and very unique at the time. Now, the Xbox store is loaded with games of the like. So, Army of Two, someone else played that on my account. I don't know anything about that. Cartoon Network, again, getting into fighting games, but this is more like Super Smash Bros. And I don't like that style of fighting game, so I didn't play much of it. Peggle 2, again, getting into Peggle with my buddy Seth. Played that more than Peggle 1. Really fun. Love the skeleton girl. She's the character I played at the most. Her ability is OP. Tomb Raider. I liked Tomb Raider. Lollipop Chainsaw. I'm like the only person that actually likes this game. Liked it so much, I got the full 1000. Plants vs. Zombies. This is back when Plants vs. Zombies was really popular. Beyond Gotham. It's Lego Batman 3. Easy 1000. And then I think there's 3 DLC packs for another 300 gamer score. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. I don't even know anything about that. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I bought it on sale. Did not play much of it, obviously. Mafia 2. I've already said it. It's one of my favorite games. There's an achievement in Jimmy's Vendetta for driving for 1,000 miles, which is utterly ridiculous because his DLC is an hour-long tops, so I don't even know where they got the 1,000 miles from. But every day after school, I would drive 100 miles for about an hour. And kept doing that until I got the 1,000 miles. So that's cool. Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I think it was on sale. I thought I could get some easy gamer score. Turns out I don't like Sonic. Red Faction Guerrilla was a games with gold. I downloaded it and I think I broke a building, and that's about as much I played of it. Guitar Hero 5. I like rhythm games. Borderlands the prequel, Borderlands 2. I like Borderlands. Borderlands the prequel is not very good. I'm missing one achievement in Borderlands 2, and it's to beat, I think, the final raid boss in Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. I don't have friends to help me with that, though, so I never got it. Dead Rising 3, launch title with the Xbox One, was okay. I really didn't play much of it, though. Guacamelee, we can go ahead and hide that because it was a games with gold, and I never actually played it. Slender the Arrival, bad game. Don't recommend it. The Walking Dead Season 2, Telltale, yada yada. Civilization Revolution was a games with gold. Played it a little bit with Nathan and some other people. The Walking Dead, Telltale, actually the good one. Darksiders, bought it on sale. Couldn't get into it. Wall-E, actually one of my hardest completions because of one of the levels requiring you to beat it without dying. I like Wall-E, so I persevered to get the full completion on that. Motocross Madness, it's one of those Xbox Live games where you play as your avatar. Was okay. Again, I said I liked Pure, so Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD. Tony Hawk fan, but that's a bad game. Don't recommend it. Alan Wake's American Nightmare. I thought it was going to be a continuation of the story. It really isn't. It's a side thing, but it's okay nonetheless. Titanfall, someone played it on my account. Castle Crashers. I like Castle Crashers. I used to like the Behemoth with Alien Hominid and such, but yeah. Toy Soldiers Cold War. Someone played that on my account. Gotham City Imposters was a games with gold. don't recommend it. Charlie Murder, Games with Gold, don't recommend it. Wolfenstein The New Order, good game, recommend it. Rockman 2, I like Rock Band, and I've lost internet connection. Holy shit, really? Wow, we got all the way to the bottom. Oh my fucking god. 1 second. Okay. Rock Band, like Rock Band Battle Block Theater. Seth and I used to play it, but we don't hang out anymore. Lego Marvel. Someone played that on my account. I Am Alive was on sale. Bought it, didn't like it. Darksiders 2, again, same thing as Darksiders 1. Didn't like it. Lego Lord of the Rings. I think Seth bought this and played it on my account for some reason. Fable Anniversary. I like Fable 2. I actually haven't seen it on here, so but did not like Fable Anniversary. This is the 360 version of Wolf Among Us. I think I bought the first 2 episodes when it came out. Was at Game Exchange and bought the Xbox One version on disc and never played the 360 version again. Guitar Hero Metallica. Do not like Metallica enough to play much more of that. Lara Croft. Someone must play that on my account. I don't know what that is. Deadpool is okay. It's alright. World of Keflings was a Games with Gold. I think I played like enough to get that 1 achievement and didn't play any more of it. Don't even really know what it is. Shoot Mini Robots. I don't know what that is either. Adventure Time, Explore the Dungeon, because I don't know. Seth and I played co-op. It's not a good game. Don't recommend it. Contrast, not a good game. Don't recommend it. Batman Arkham Origins is an okay, slightly recommended. Disney Infinity, Seth also bought that. It's one of those games that comes with little statues that you play with. Has fucked up my gamer score because of that 1 achievement being for gamer score. Alien Hominid, love this game. The first game by the behemoth that I played. Yeah, that's about it. State of Decay was really into for a hot minute and then quickly got out of it in an even hotter minute. GTA 4, I thought I had all of the pigeons. I do not actually have all of the pigeons. Saints Row 4, loved Saints Row 3, but Saints Row 4 was just not very good. Crackdown is okay. I think it released as one of the Games with Gold. Played it with Chase for a little bit. Hitman Absolution, I bought it on sale. Did not like it. Forza Motorsport 4. Kyle had this game, so I played it a little bit. Again, I don't like the normal Forza Motorsport games. Saints Row 2, again, I love Saints Row 3, so I tried to go back. Saints Row 2 is not Saints Row 3. Guitar Hero Aerosmith. Love Guitar Hero, love Aerosmith. So that's probably, other than Band Hero, the only Guitar Hero game that I have a lot of gamer score in. Doritos Crash Course 2. Crash Course 1 was kind of fun. That's about it. Battlefield 3, I don't think I actually even played any of this. I think Kyle played it on my account. So there you go. The Godfather 1. Godfather 2 is a really easy game for gamer score. I apparently did not like The Godfather 1 enough to get gamer score in it, though. The Adventures of Tintin. These games, like, coming up, I was really grinding for gamer score at the time. I think I was in competition with Nathan. I beat him at around 75,000. The Adventures of Tintin is actually okay. I liked the movie. The Rock of the Dead is a rhythm game. Kind of like House of the Dead, but you play with your Guitar Hero controller. BioShock 2, actually proud of this full completion here, because this includes the multiplayer, and that multiplayer achievement to win a match on every one of the DLC maps is ridiculous, because matchmaking in that game sucks. The Walking Dead Survival Instinct was really into the show. You play as Daryl, my favorite character. Not a good game. Don't recommend it. Dead Space 3, not a good game. Don't recommend it, which is really disappointing because Dead Space 2 is one of my favorites. Conflict Denied Ops, I don't even know what that is. Halo 4, did not like Halo 4. Kyle had this, and I think he got most of that gamer score there. Silent Hill Downpour. I actually liked Silent Hill Downpour. Um, I don't know. Fight me. Alan Wake. One of my favorite games. One of my proud first like original completions. Because the nightmare mode, that was at the time the hardest thing I'd ever done. Contra. I don't know. You don't know Jack. I really like trivia. Played this for a little bit. Started getting a lot of the same trivia questions, so it got old real quick. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. Again, I liked Banjo-Kazooie, but yeah, that's not a good game. Don't recommend it. Happy Wars. I don't even know what that is. Lego Rock Band. I like Rock Band. Shaun White Skateboarding, an actually decent skateboarding game. Pretty fun. Recommend. Shaun White Snowboarding. Not really. I guess I'm just not into snowboarding. I like Rock Band. Planet 51, I don't even know what that is. Madagascar Carts, I don't know what that is, but someone got 28 achievements for me. So thanks. Shadow of the Damned. Like I said, I liked Lollipop Chainsaw. I think I played this first, but this is one of the games I rented back when GameFly was a thing, and I could not get past the bit where you're like shooting giants walking down the street. So I didn't continue playing it. L.A. Noire. Love L.A. Noire. I love detective games. So was really into this. Happy with that completion. Halo Reach was actually one of the Halo games I actually played online. Was pretty fun with friends. Bully Ship Scholarship Edition. A really good bully game. Rockstar, make a second one. I like Rock Band. I like Tony Hawk. Played this with Nathan's nephew Dylan way back in the day. It was okay. Don't like Forza Motorsport. I like Rock Band. Red Dead Redemption, a good game, which makes it worse that I haven't actually beaten Red Dead Redemption 2. Naughty Bear, another game I rented on Gamefly. Explosion Man. I rented the combo pack that had Trials HD and Limbo, which is why they're right next to each other. At the time, it did not like either of those games. Halo 3 ODST is okay, not really a Halo game. Dead Rising 2 K0 is an easy 200 gamer score. The Godfather 2 is an easy 1000 gamer score. Lost Planet is not an easy game at all. Game Room, I don't know. Fear 3, I had recently played Fear 1. This was co-op, so I played it with Kyle. He has the full 1000 in that. Saints Row, again, liked Saints Row the Third, but that one is not Saints Row the Third. Seen It, played this with Nathan and Brandon a lot. And yeah. Rogue Warrior, played it for achievements. It's got an actor in it that I can't remember his name now. Condemned 2, it's okay. Pure, I like Pure. Condemned, it's got homeless people in it. Connectimals is when the Connect came out, so you had to test it out. Whatever. I like Rock Band. I like Rock Band. I like Rock Band. Doritos Crash Course is okay. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Mom said she liked Mortal Kombat, so we bought this. Turns out I think she was lying. Batman Arkham Asylum. Love the Batman games. Crimson Alliance. Played that with Nathan. Midnight Club Los Angeles. I think I actually have all 780 of those, even though I don't really like racing games. It was okay. Kyle's mad at me because I sold that. Harm's Way. Easy 200 gamer score. Burnout Paradise. The original Burnout Paradise. It's alright. Fear. Like I said, I played that. I actually beat the game. A hard game to get gamer score in, at least at the time that I played it. Ghostbusters Sanctum of Slime. It's a top-down twin-stick shooter game. Not any good. Don't recommend it. Disney Pixar Up. Easy 1000 gamer score. Elo Milo got made because of Little Big Planet. Co-op game. I don't know. Guitar Hero, I like Rock Band. Hexic HD came with the 360 already installed. Got Word of Gamer score in it. Small Arms, I think it was free. Star Wars The Force Unleashed, someone played that on my account. Madden NFL 08, someone played that on my account. Crackdown 2 was fun co-op. Kung Fu Panda came with Lego Indiana Jones. Actually an easy 1,000 gamer score, but at the time I didn't understand how to play video games. Madden NFL 07, someone played that on my account. Tomb Raider Legend, I actually remember enjoying this game. I'll go back and get all of the gamer score in it. Snoopy Flying Ace, I was a kid, I like Peanuts, still like Peanuts. Thought it would be fun to play as Snoopy in a plane. Only multiplayer online though, and I'm not good at those games. Sega Superstars Tennis, actually a good tennis game. Transformers, I think that's War for Cybertron. Someone played that on my account. Metro 2033 was really into Fallout. Thought this would be similar. It is not. I like Tony Hawk. Need for Speed Most Wanted. I bought this game for Kyle because I sold his copy of Midnight Club Los Angeles. Black Site, I think I borrowed it from Nathan for some gamer score. Pac-Man CE came with the Xbox Live arcade disc. Need for Speed Pro Street, bought this because I sold one of Kyle's other games. Blur, played this at Brandon's house. Full Auto, found this at a garage sale. It's kind of like Burnout Paradise, but you have guns on your car. Aegis Wing, was told it was an easy 200. I guess I'm just not good at video games. Fable 2, I liked Fable 2. E.T. Quake Wars, someone played that on my account. Brain Challenge, I like trivia, but that has math and shit in it. Civil War, it's an okay first-person shooter made by Activision. Apparently it's bad though. I'll probably get that and try and get the full 1,000 in it. Luxor 2 came with the Xbox Live arcade disc. PGR 4, you used to be able to get this with an Xbox arcade or an Xbox Live headset. Was a decent racing game if I remember correctly. And Dash of Destruction, my first 200 gamer score, full completion because it was free. And that is it. That is my full 200,000 point gamer card. I've been talking for an hour and 8 minutes. My throat hurts, so I'm going to stop talking. But maybe eventually, and the reason this one is so long is because I didn't do this when I got my original 100,000. I didn't have the platform to do it. I didn't have the ability to do it, so I didn't do it. So that's why this one is just so much. But yeah, maybe when I get to 300,000 or whatever, I'll do another one. It won't be as long. Maybe I'll have some of these completions I talked about getting. But until then, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and check back next time for whatever I do. Bye-bye.